What's up, ass faces? Welcome back to Lab Session 93, episode 93, Bet with Juice. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Friday afternoon. Congratulations, you made it to the weekend. Let's have ourselves a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let's get her done. Real quick, before I get started on anything, you guys see the hat? You see the shirt? Happy birthday to our dog, Boston Billy Willow. Hope you have a good day, my dude. Have a good weekend, a good birthday weekend. I think this is good luck. From what happened last night with Wilson Contreras, a Red Sox player. I think it just, I'm looking for the right word. It's like not circle of life, but like things just kind of turn your way when, you know, you got the Boston hat on, you got the Boston University shirt on. We're not going with anybody from the Red Sox today, but I think it's good luck. Like I said, shout out to Billy. Happy birthday. Yesterday was heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. I'll just show it real quick. Come on, there it is. We obviously cashed Shay live on channel yesterday. It was electric. It was awesome. Before I even got to post the episode on YouTube, Liam Hicks hit his home run in his first at-bat. We had two gentlemen absolutely go yabo in their first at-bat, and then we needed Wilson Contreras to do the same. I think he had 4 at-bats. Could have been 5. I don't think, if it was 5, I would have probably been pretty heated. 4 at-bats. I watched all of them live, and he didn't hit a single home run. You play to win the game. I feel a little salty about it today. Maybe should have taken the cash out, but $2,600. It's almost 3 racks. Would have left on the table for that cash out. I think they're offering a little under $350 or whatever it was. Call me greedy, but like I said, you don't play this game to cash out. I'm sorry. Bet with juice. We did have an okay time on our slip, on the main slip. Otto Lopez was able to get the job done. He had 2 hits yesterday. Matt Verling did not get the job done. Sorry, that was the other day. Where's it? Give me a second. Can't find it on my phone. So just go back to the notebook. Shea obviously hit the home run, but we didn't have his bases. Otto had 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He got that. And Wilson Contreras the bases. Did not hit a home run. Didn't get a single. Didn't get a double. And then Miguel Andujar did get on base 1 time yesterday. So what was that? 1 for 4 again. Yeah, just about. Forgot what the 4th prop was, but we got a lot of games tonight. 15 games on MLB. One of them has already started. Astros versus Reds. We were gonna go with our guy, JJ Bleday again, but the game was starting at, I think, at 3:10, so too soon for us. He is 0 for 1 already. He got walked on his, I think, his first at bat. No, he just got walked a while ago. But yeah, good thing we stayed away from that because 2 at-bats and 0 for 2 already not the greatest look. Astros versus Reds, skipping over. Rockies versus Phillies, next game up. We're also skipping that game. And they have started as well. I didn't like anything from this, from the game. You got Chase Dolander. He's been dealing lately. And then Jesus Luzardo for the Phillies. Pitching pretty good right now, but he did let 1 run in. I didn't like any offensive props from this game, so like I said, we skipped that one. Before I even keep going, I normally show you guys. Look at 15 freaking games. It's a lot of freaking games today. Signed off by your boy Juice, and then we do got. I think I need a new slip for next episode or a new paper. We got the home run guys as well. Castro just stole second base. All right. Athletics versus Orioles. Next game up. We are. Oof. I'm pretty sure I did. I didn't want to keep riding with that hot bat of Shea Langeliers. We do have him in a home run slip tonight, which is basically what we did yesterday. Just in case that bat stays hot, we're on his props. I did want to take his 1.5 bases today, but like I said, we stayed away. Just home run on another slip besides Kurtz, Murakami, and Reynolds. And they just started a little while ago. A's versus Orioles. If you could take walks. Oh, Shea's up. Guess who's up? Guess who's up to bat right now? Mr. Shea Langeliers. Nick, the dog Kurtz just got out. We had him on. I just showed you that. He fouled out. What a douche. I'm interested in watching this at bat just because it happened yesterday. It would be pretty crazy if Shea hits another one. Shea is paired up with Freddie Freeman and Manny Machado today. Manny and Freeman, their odds for home runs were nuts. Even if Shea doesn't get this right now, I seriously think he could go Yabo again today. Bat's hot, but like I said, just don't trust the 1.5 bases right now. Next game up, probably my favorite prop of the day. So many games, and I'm not in love with the slate today. I'm not. After what happened yesterday, it's kind of hard to get on a 15-game slate and be like, let's lock in. I did it. I locked in for you guys, but Vladdy Jr., Angels versus Blue Jays next game up. You got Mr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going against his papa's team. He is batting in the 3 spot, and he has good numbers against Mr. Reed Detmers from the Angels. So, I think Vladdy could go Yabo today. He hasn't been hitting the ball, the home run ball pretty well this season. I think he only has 3 home runs so far. 2 home runs this season. That is ass. We're hoping that his bat starts to get going here today, but narrative play, Vladdy Guerrero. He, like I said, he has good numbers against Reed. He's like 4 for something, and I think maybe 1 home run. And then he also is dominating against lefties this year. One of the better batters in their lineup against lefties, the Blue Jays, that is. What are you eating over there? Oh. I didn't know what Buddy was eating. It's confusing me. Next game, like I said, Rays versus Red Sox. We're skipping over that. Wilson's probably gonna hit a home run today, which we needed yesterday. I don't even want to look at that game for the rest of the night. Just gonna go right over it. Nats versus Marlins. Next game up, you got Robbie Snelling, the pitcher from the Marlins, number 2 prospect for them, making his MLB debut. I think he has himself a little bit of a day here. He already got the strikeout. First batter, 1 strikeout. James Wood, sit down, sir. I think this guy could go for like 7 or 8 strikeouts against Washington today. So this guy can be a problem. Let's just lay it out on the table. Nats love hitting the ball. Contact hitters all around. They don't strike out a ton. And I could be pretty wrong on this, but every time I seem to watch them or see them playing, they don't strike out a lot. So if this guy Robbie Snelling could get 6 to 8 strikeouts, welcome to the show, bro. You're the real deal. Like I said, they're number 2 prospect for the Marlins. We do got Otto Lopez on the main slip. 2 total bases. He is in the 2 spot behind Xavier Edwards. And they're going against F. Griffin. Foster. F. Scott Fitzgerald. If you know that reference, you know. Otto Lopez, hot bat right now. Like I said, he got the job done for us yesterday, so we're going to keep on track with that hot bat. Otto Lopez, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, batting behind Edwards. Sorry, Yeah, batting behind Edwards in front of Stowers. It should be pretty simple for him to get. He could do it on his own. Uh-oh. Somebody's got a double against Mr. Robbie Snelling. Got to lock in. Twins versus Guardians. Just got something in my eye. Twins versus Guardians. Next game up. We're skipping it. Should be somewhat of a pitcher's duel. You got Connor Prelip and Parker Messick. Parker almost pitched a no-no like 3 or 4 games ago. He hasn't been great in the last 3 games since then, but I think he locks back in at home today against that Twins lineup. I would say, what happened to Martin? But Martin's back in the lineup today for the Twins. But we're leaving that game alone. Lefty versus lefty on the mound today. Twins versus Guardians, not doing it. Tigers versus Royals. I was thinking about it. I wanted to go Vinny Patches. I was thinking about it, but Keiter Montero from the Tigers, pretty garbage. But Kansas City has been cold, man. Their bats have been absolutely non-existing. So I kind of think Montero doesn't have a great game today. He throws some strikeouts, he throws some Ks around on the mound today, and Bubic also for the Royals has himself a game. I wouldn't necessarily call this a pitcher's duel, but I don't like any of the offensive props, so we're leaving it alone. Just put a big old note right there. Nope. Skipping it. Yankees versus Brewers. This game is going to be a pitcher's duel. You got Max Fried versus Jay Miz for the Brewers. I wanted to take Jay Miz's strikeouts at like 6. It's minus 700. That doesn't make sense at all. So, just going to leave it alone. Let them duel it out on the mound and have fun. Aaron Judge probably going to hit a home run. Mariners versus White Sox. Next game up, I just put and like a little sad face. I don't like it. It's like these last 4 games have been pitchers' duels. Let's see. I'll go real quick. No, don't do this. Don't do it now. Mariners versus White Sox. You got Emerson Hancock and Sean Burke on the mound. This could be one of those games that's very, very boring offensively. But, like I said, we got Kurtz, Nick the Dog Kurtz, and Murakami. Murakami needs to hit a home run tonight. Southside Samurai, get it done. But other than that, leaving all other offensive props off the table. Next game up, next gentleman going on our slip, Cubs versus Rangers. We're going with our guy, Mr. Josh Jung. Another hot bat. Not overthinking this. He's getting 2 bases tonight. He's getting 2 hits. He's getting 3 hits. He's getting a double. 1.5 bases on the day for Josh Jung. He's going against Ben Brown from Chicago. Rangers are at home. They need to get going. Jung is a dog, though, so I'm not worried about him. Mets versus D-backs. I keep showing you the freaking notebook, but look at this one. Battle of the Bums. Yeah. Sorry, Frank the Tank. But I don't trust either of these lineups. Not right now. Somebody random is probably going to hit a home run or a couple home runs tonight. Like that guy Vargas that we had the other day for 3 rackaroonies. He's probably going to go Yabo tonight. But we're skipping that. Battle of the Bums. Let them tie it. I don't care. You guys can tie it. I wouldn't give a shit. Cardinals versus Padres. Next game up. Next gentleman on our slip. I was going back and forth, deciding if I was going to do this. He is in the leadoff spot tonight. Jackson Merrill. Only guy I can tolerate on that Padres team. They're going against Mike McGreevy tonight. Not great against the lefties. Jackson, you're 1 for 6. You do got a homer and 2 RBIs against this guy. You're in that leadoff spot. 4 at-bats, possibly 5. Dude, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Do your job. Do what you get paid millions of dollars to do, Jackson. Figure it out. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Next game up, last guy on our main MLB slip. You got Pirates versus the Giants. This one can come back to bite me in the ass, but I'm trusting my dog, Brian Reynolds. This is one of my favorite players that I've gotten to watch over the last 2 or 3 years. I did originally want to go cruise missile, a cruise home run, but let me explain. Cruz usually hits his home runs on a straight, like a freaking laser. It's going to be a little bit hard to do that over the wall in San Francisco. So I do think Cruz maybe gets a bag or two tonight, but I think Reynolds gets a bag, brings O'Neal Cruz in. They have not dropped the lineup yet, so this is the only thing that worries me is that I don't have a lineup. I don't know where Brian's batting at tonight. So, fingers crossed, he's in a good spot, either in that 2 or 3 spot, brings somebody in, gets the job done today. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Braves versus Dodgers next game up. Last game of the night. This one, did we keep him on there? We took him off because I don't like betting on my teams. I'm sure I've said that in the past before, but I do not like betting or having somebody from my favorite team on the main slip. So I did take Freddie Freeman off. We got him for 1.5 bases. You got Chris Sale on the mound for the Braves. Freddie's been dealing lately, and Chris Sale, I think he gets rocked tonight. I don't know who does it to him in our lineup, but I do think Freddie has, and he's played them a couple times already, but just one of those games, a revenge game against his former team. It's one of those narrative plays. He could get a double, he could get a home run. I do believe he has a Yabo against Chris Sale. Let me double check on that real quick. 1, 2, 3. Sheehan's pitching for us tonight. I hope he deals because obviously he needs to deal. But I do see somebody from the Braves possible. It's gonna be Baldwin. Baldwin's gonna hit a home run tonight in LA. I said it. It's gonna happen. If I'm not, I was gonna say I think Drake's from like LA area. No, he's from Madison, Wisconsin. I would have never guessed that. Never would have guessed that. Real quick, Firebirds won that game last night, 5-2. Got a game 5 tomorrow in Ontario. Boys, get the freaking job done. I didn't see Fuego yesterday, which is upsetting, but man, was I drunk off my ass. And we had a great time. We got the dub. Got some numbers. Just kidding. I'm a loser. I didn't get no numbers. I got turned down. I'm a bum. I'm kidding, guys. I got the number. Come on. That is the slip, or the slate, the notebook, signed off by your boy Juice. Let's get locked in to the slips for today. Shout out my boy Chris. Mad boost today. All of our slips are boosted because we got them boosted. Probably because they're. I'm not gonna say. Shut up! I'm not gonna say it. Sorry, buddy made a noise again. All right, Vladdy Jr. against his papa's team. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Otto Lopez, 2 total bases, as well as Josh Jung, 2 total bases. Our guy. Jackson Merrill and Brian Reynolds, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. $10 to pay $244. That is our main MLB slip right there. I was moving stuff around earlier as far as what I wanted to take. Like I said, 15 freaking games is a lot of games. We had Shea on there. We had Freeman. But we're rocking with those 5 guys today. Vladdy, Otto, Josh, Jackson, Brian. Cinco. That is our main slip. And then we'll go ahead and... So I definitely need to... I might actually fold that up and do that next episode. Anyways, Nick, the dog, Kurtz, Murakami, and Reynolds all to go Yabo. This is some good luck right here. We're scratching at the door. $8 to pay $9.98. That is our gut home run slip. Those guys should leave the yard tonight. It's going to be hard for Brian to do in San Francisco, but he's going against that lefty, old man, Robbie Ray. I think Brian gets it done tonight. We need him to have himself a game, 1.5 hits and runs, RBIs as well. And then, before I finished up the little lab session, I said, you know what? It's like I told you guys, let's go with Shea. Looked at some numbers. Manny is going to go dummy tonight. I hate to say it, but Manny's going to hit a home run, and so is Frederick. Frederick Freeman, go Yabo, please, against Chris Sale. $6 to win $1,500. $1,526 on the night. Like I said yesterday, kind of sucked, but trusting the Boston attire today. We're trusting Boston Billy Willow on his birthday. He didn't send me any slips. Thanks a lot, Billy. But gotta lock in. We gotta hit something for the weekend. Kind of want to go golfing tomorrow. Sorry, real quick. I don't know how I didn't mention this in the last couple episodes. I freaking holed out from like 140, 150 on Sunday by myself. Wasn't recording, but yeah, it was awesome. So I can't wait to hit the course again, try it out, see if I could do it again. You guys, we made it to Friday. We made it to the weekend. I hope everybody enjoys themselves. Stay safe. I appreciate you guys tapping in, watching Lab Session 93, Episode 93. Bet with Juice. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. That's crisp. Very crisp. So much hops. Can we hit a damn bet tonight? Let's hit a freaking bet tonight. Peace.